Hi,
Hello,
teacher.
good evening. How are you?
I'm a little tired.
A little tired. Do
Oh,
you have a lot
yeah.
of work?
Yes, I have a lot of work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you work in the accounting department, right?
Yes.
Oh, I can imagine that because it's well, at this time you already did the payment, right? But probably if you had an issue or something with an employee, you have to fix that maybe, right?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, but I'm so happy that you are here with me tonight. So
Thank you.
welcome to the class. This is the class number 7. So we are
Okay.
almost finishing the unit number 1. Tomorrow we are going to have our last class about this beautiful unit. So welcome again. I'm going to start because of the time, because it's a 4 minute past 8. So, as I told you yesterday, today we are going to learn how to describe, in this case, a city or a place. So, do you remember what did we learn yesterday? What did we learn yesterday?
Yesterday, learned about there are, um, floors, describe about rooms or about,
Okay, good. Yes, we were discussing about describing a home or describing a room. So, and today, as I told you before, we are going to learn how to describe a city. All right, so I have here a short reading. So, help me with the reading, please. I live, since I live.
okay. I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina, capital city. It's a very big province,
Province,
province with whole population,
huge, huge.
huge, huge,
Okay, again, this sound is like a j, huge, huge.
huge. Okay, huge population. Buenos Aires has many buildings, which are very tall and big, and some very luxurious.
Yeah,
Also, it has many stores. In Buenos Aires, you can find whatever you want. There is a beautiful beach. It's a little far. It's a little far from the capital and a town called La Plata,
yes.
Buenos Aires capital city.
Okay, thank you so much. So, this is a short description about a city. So, we are going in this time, we are going to identify the adjectives that we have here. So, what do you think are adjectives here in this reading? So, in the first one says, I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina, capital city. It's a very big province with huge population. So in this part, what do you think it's an adjective here?
Big,
Big, yes. What else? What else?
mm, what of the meaning? Huge.
Huge. Okay, huge.
Uh,
It's like a lot of or a big. So it's like a synonym
okay,
of big. Okay,
okay.
good. So it says Buenos Aires has many buildings, which are very tall and big.
Oh, mhm.
Tall, all right, and big again. So just one thing. We are talking about here plural. It says are very tall, and you probably think, but teacher tall, it's in singular. Big, it's in singular. What's going on with that? So in the case, we cannot pluralize adjectives. We cannot pluralize adjectives. We just pluralize nouns, and we need to use the verb according to the tense that we are talking about. But adjectives never can be pluralized. Okay, so and it says,
Okay.
and some very, give me a second.
Teacher, y luxuries.
Luxurious. This one, it's something, for example, here in El Salvador. Imagine that you are walking around maybe La Colonia, give me a second, La Escalón maybe, or Santa Elena. If you see the houses, they are luxurious.
Okay.
Okay, did you get the meaning?
Es
Ye-
lujoso, ¿verdad?
Yes, yes,
Pero me
exactly.
estaba mencionando que los adjetivos no van en plural. Y ese no está en plural, ¿o sí?
No, no,
No.
this is luxurious.
Ok.
Yes.
Es que en algunas marcas aparece solo luxury con Y al final.
Luxury, yes.
Ajá.
Luxury, luxurious. Let me check the difference here.
Ok.
Yes, they have a difference. Just give me
Ok.
a second. I will take a look of it.
Ok.
Hello, Jamile, welcome.
Hi, teacher lady.
Hi, Jamilet.
Okay, so it says that luxurious, it says extremely comfortable, elegant, or enjoyable, especially in a way that involves a great expense. So it's something, for example, I have here an example. It says, the bathrooms have luxurious marble bathrooms. So it says that luxurious, it's something extremely elegant. And what about luxury? Just give me a second. So, and luxury means the state of great comfort and extravagant living. For example, he lived a life of luxury. Like for example, if I can say lujos. But luxurious es algo lujoso. So in the case, that's the difference. For example, about the houses. The houses near to the United States Embassy, they are luxurious because the material that the people used to build the houses are luxurious. But
Ok.
they live a luxury live. They live a luxury life. So with why? Luxurious is for talking about or making emphasize about material, and luxury it's about the way that the people live make.
Ok. Ok.
Yeah,
Thank you.
my pleasure. Okay, continue. It says, also it has many stores. In Buenos Aires, you can find whatever you want. There is a very beautiful beach. Okay, what is the adjective here? The
Eh,
very beautiful Beach.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, it's a little I'm sorry, it's a little far from the capital in a town called La Plata, Buenos Aires, capital city. Do I have another adjective here?
Little.
Little, yes, little. So little far. Okay, good. So this is a clear example how to describe in the case a city. That's we are discussing tonight, describing a city. So pay attention to this short description. All right. So, and there are some adjectives here for or to describe a city. So we can say a ancient, a place that has a long history. Think about a place, about a country. So in the case of El Salvador, what is an ancient place? Lady, what do you think? Here in El Salvador, an ancient place.
La catedral del
The
centro.
cathedral, the cathedral.
De
Like,
catedral.
yes, the cathedral. Yes. And what about Guatemala, Jamilet? So do you have a place that has a long story?
Yes, Antigua Guatemala.
Ah, yes, where there is the Santa Catarina, right? The place o Catalina o Catarina, I'm not sure, pero que hay un arco, so.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so, all right. So again, a place that has a long history. In this case, it's history, not story. Do you know the difference between history and story? Like without this, story and history. Do you know the difference?
No.
Okay. History, it's related to time. For example, place that has a long story. Though the thing is that they have many time that the things were built. For example, every country has an history about independence. So it's related to the time. But story, it's about something that happened to us. For example, if we tell you a story, today I was walking around the street and I saw a beautiful man. So that's a story. That it's not
Okay.
something relative to the time. It's not something relative to the time. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, we understand the meaning, right? Very pleasant on the eye, something that we can enjoy by looking at that thing. And boring, it says dull and not very interesting. For example, something boring that I hate, meetings. I hate meetings. I don't like it at work. I think that meetings are really boring. Do you understand the meaning of meeting, right?
Yes. I have
Okay.
a lot of meeting.
Oh, today I got a migraine. I was like, oh, because I had a lot of meetings today. So, this new season at the university is coming, and I'm working uh, in two universities. So I had some meetings in every university. I had to prepare
Okay.
the material and because I'm a new employee, so I need to be in all the meetings in order to get the idea how they work. But the thing is that I study at UTEC and I was a teacher assistant. But I know about the system that they use. But about another university, I didn't know about it. But I had more interviews or in the case meeting at the tech than the other one. So that's really boring. Okay. And bustling, it's a crowded and busy place. Do you understand the meaning of crowded? Crowded? Do you understand what a crowded is?
No, I don't
Okay.
understand.
Crowded, it's about the downtown in every city. Do you remember, for example, in a concert? The concert, it's crowded because there are a lot of people. Crowded.
Ah,
Lot of.
okay.
So for that
Ah,
reason, that's a busy place. So busy place, that means that there are a lot of people there. So in order to improve our vocabulary or level of English, we can use those adjectives. We can say bustling, or you can say crowded in the case. So instead of say, there were a lot of people, you can say there was crowded. That means that there were a lot of people. So, all right. And what about charming? So charming, it's something nice or very pleasant. For example, the house or the hotel is charming that maybe you feel that you are at your home. So it's something acogedor, something that you say, oh, that's very pleasant. Contemporary, it's like a modern, very up to date, very apt today, contemporary. And cosmopolitan means somewhere with a rich and varied mix of cultures and languages. And immediately I think about Guatemala because I know that Guatemala, and Jamila can tell us as well, they speak a lot of languages and also they have a mix of culture there. Am I right, Jamilet, or am I wrong? Jamilet.
Excuse me, can you repeat me, please?
Okay, so I'm telling that Guatemala has a lot of languages and dialects and cultures because of the different departments that Guatemala has. So I told you, am I right or am I wrong? Because I'm saying about I have heard that, but you live there. Is it true or false that there are a lot of languages or dialects in Guatemala?
Yes.
Okay. Specifically, maybe in some departments like a village, right? Not in the city, but I have heard that in some departments,
Yes,
they,
in all the departments, there are some mm,
like a native,
different, no, different language.
different languages. So I
Yes,
have, I don't know, I have heard, I remember when I was a child, I heard my mother said that in Guatemala there is a department that they had a lot of vegetables and fruits, but they are really big.
yes,
Is it true?
yes.
Oh
For
my God.
example, in Quetzaltenango,
Oh,
there are big vegetables. Uh, how do you say zanahoria?
carrots,
Carrots, yes, carrots, and I
tomatoes,
don't remember.
potato.
Potatoes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Oh,
it's so big. Okay. Excuse me.
No worries.
Te están dando copia.
Yes, he's whispering to his mother.
Yes.
Okay, so that's really good. Oh, you are blessed in Guatemala because here in El Salvador we don't have that blessed. Having a vegetable or something like that, we don't have that. We buy the things from Guatemala. So when it was the problem about some people that they were fighting about the rights outside in the streets, it was hard because the border closed. Do you understand the meaning of border, right? Border or border? Do you understand what is the meaning of border? No? Or border?
No.
No? Okay, a border, it's like the line that divide two countries.
Oh, okay.
Yes, border that we call
Okay.
fronteras.
Okay.
Okay? The border closed, so obviously there were not accessibility to buy things from Guatemala. So yes, that's a border. Border or border. So that's the meaning of that. So the line that we have between two countries. All right. So thank you so much for sharing with us the important facts about Guatemala. Now, and I have some activities in order to remember some things. And today I want just to practice maybe. I'm gonna choose one audio or maybe two in order to practice. Okay, so now we are going to have this one. Okay, so we are going to listen an audio related to board related to it says some customs. Do you understand the meaning of custom? Customs? No?
Yes. Yes.
Immigration and customs. Okay, good. So first time, it will be just forget the idea of the listening, and second time, we are going to do in this case for choosing the best answer. Okay, pay attention.
Next, your passport, please.
Okay.
What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here to attend a teaching convention for the first part of my trip, and then I plan on touring the capital for a few days.
And where will you be staying?
I'll be staying at a room at a hotel downtown for the entire week.
And what do you have in your luggage?
Well, just my personal belongings, clothes, a few books, and a CD player.
Okay, please open your bag.
Sure.
Okay, everything's fine.
Great.
By the way, is this your first visit to the country?
Well, yes and no. Actually, I was born here when my parents were working in the capital many years ago, but this is my first trip back since then.
Well, enjoy your trip.
Thanks.
Okay, so now we are going to take a look at the questions. The first one says, what is the purpose of the woman visit? Where will the woman stay during her trip? About how long will the woman be in the country? What things are in the woman's luggage? And what other piece of information do we learn about the woman? So now I'm going to play the audio again.
Next, your passport, please.
Okay.
What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here to attend a teaching convention for the first part of my trip, and then I plan on touring the capital for a few days.
And where will you be staying?
I'll be staying at a room at a hotel downtown for the entire week.
And what do you have in your luggage?
Well, just my personal belongings, clothes, a few books, and a CD player.
Okay, please open your bag.
Sure.
Okay, everything's fine.
Great.
By the way, is this your first visit to the country?
Well, yes and no. Actually, I was born here when my parents were working in the capital many years ago, but this is my first trip back since then.
Well, enjoy your trip.
Thanks.
All right, so let's answer the questions. In the first one, what is the purpose of the woman's visit? Leisure, business,
Pleasure.
or business and pleasure? What do you think?
Yes. Business and pleasure.
Business and pleasure. Okay, what do you think? Why do you think that?
Because she says teaches and continue speak the other plan, but I didn't understand.
Okay, so you said because she said, remember said in past, she said.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yes, because if you say she says, means that you are talking about in present. All right, so let me see if I'm business and pleasure. Yes, it says, I'm here to attend a teaching
Teaching.
convention for the first part of my trip. And then I plan on touring the capital for a few days. Okay. Where will the woman stay during her trip?
At a hotel.
At a hotel. Oh, yes. I will be staying in a room at Hotel Downtown for the entire week. So downtown means, for example, here in San Salvador City or maybe Guatemala City, downtown, la ciudad. All right, about how long will the woman be in the country? How long? 3 or 4 days? 1 or 2 days? More than 4 days? What do you think?
I don't understand this part.
It says how long? When you ask for how
No,
long,
of audio.
In the audio.
Yes, in the
okay, because in the audio, she didn't say exactly how many days. So she just described the trip. Okay, but we have to choose one.
Maybe I listen 4 days.
You
Uh-huh,
listen
mira,
for
se fue.
days.
Mhm.
Okay, so what I have to choose? 3 or 4 days or more than 4 days?
More than 4
More
days.
than 4 days.
Yes, because it
Yay!
says, I will be
I guess.
staying in a room at a hotel downtown for the entire week. Here, entire week. How many days does a week have? I'm sorry. How many days does a week have? How many days do we have in a week?
7.
7. It's more than 4, right? Okay, sometimes you are not going to listen exactly what do you want to listen. So, but we need just to think about and analyze the audio. Okay, it says, what things are in the woman's luggage? What things? It says books, gift, and computer or clothing, computer and books, or
CD
CD player.
player,
Nothing, computer and
clothing and
books.
book.
Which one? The second or the third one?
I think it's the second.
The second one, and what do you think, Jamile?
Because I don't remember.
Okay. And Jamile, what do you say?
Yamila está contestando. Se parecen nuestras
Sí,
voces, creo, ¿verdad?
yo estaba
Okay.
contestando.
Yamilet is second, and I think is a third.
The third.
The third.
Okay.
Ay, qué
Ay,
tal.
which one? So I will choose this just to know what
No,
huh?
no, no.
Second
No.
or third one.
I remember she says CD player, and the only answer contained CD player. It's the third.
Okay, so it says, oh well, just my personal belongings. So what do you think that belongings means? Belongings. What do you think that belongings means? ¿Qué creen que significa esto? Belongings, personal belongings. No, you
I
don't
don't
have
know.
any. Okay, it's something that you are owner. So your personal things. For example, your deodorant that we use. So, or perfume or things, everything that we use. The personal belongings mean nuestros artículos personales, personal belongings. Belong, the verb belongs, significa pertenecer,
Pertenecer.
belongs, yes. So en belongings, pertenencias o nuestras pertenencias personales si lo queremos traducir in that way. Our personal belongings. It says clothes, a few books, and a CD player. So, but good job. And what other piece of information do we learn about the woman? ¿Qué aprendimos adicional a lo demás? She was born in that country. She enjoys traveling to different countries. She enjoys traveling to different countries. That's the same, right? She enjoys traveling
It's the
to...
same.
There is an error here and there. But we have just two options. She was born in that country. She enjoys traveling to different countries.
She enjoys traveling to different countries.
Okay, so she was born
Oh,
in that country. So it's, well, yes and no. Actually, I was born here when my parents were working in the capital many years ago. But this is my first trip back since then. So, do you understand the meaning of actually? Actually, what do you think actually means? You can tell me in Spanish. What do you think?
actualmente.
And what do you think, lady?
No recuerdo el significado, pero no es actualmente.
All right, so yes, it means de hecho. De
Ah,
hecho, it doesn't mean actualmente, but we can say actually our brain is working in Spanish, right? We are
ujú,
doing a matching here. But actualmente we say currently, currently,
currently.
currently, and actually means the age. All right, but good job. So you did a really good job with the listening. Let me see the second one. This second one is a reading and comprehension about this city. Okay, it says, read the text quickly and underline all the places in a city you can find. So, we are going to underline places. All right, so start here. Okay. Give me a second. So we are going to take a look of the words that we think that are places. So take a look about a minute and let me know what you see. Just focus on places. Do an scan. Scan, please, the reading. Look at the reading and identify just places. All right, so did you identify some places?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
tell me, what places do you see?
the police station,
Police
libraries,
station. Mm-hmm.
supermarket,
All right.
churches,
Office
Churches.
and Main Street.
Okay, good.
Main Street.
Okay,
Banks.
banks. Okay, good. All right, so we are going to read little by little to identify the places. So, from hi friends until here, Jamila, please. Read it, please.
Okay. Hi friends, my name is Sandra and I live in Hilltown. Hilltown. It is in the south of England. It isn't a very big town, about
1,000.
uh, 9,000 people
Okay,
live here. There are about 30 shops in Hilton,
okay,
and there are 3 supermarkets.
okay. So just one thing. How do we pronounce this? 30 or 30?
30?
Okay, this is this number. Okay, so and we say 30.
Mm-hmm.
30
30?
like
30.
is 30
30.
here. 30.
Okay.
All right, good.
30 shops in Hilltown, and there are 3 supermarkets. You can buy everything in the town that you need.
Okay, thank you so much. So we can have here shops, supermarkets. All right. And continue, lady, until mom.
okay. There are two banks and a post office in Main Street. There is a police station and a library too. You can find a big market where you can buy fresh fruit, vegetable, meat, and dairy products. I like going to the market with my mom.
Mom,
Mom
okay.
is
Mom.
similar mom?
Yes, that's an informal way to call your mom. Like I
Okay.
just say, mommy. So we can say,
Ah,
okay.
okay.
So do you know what is a dairy product? No? You don't know what a dairy products are? No, yes, no,
Um,
no, you don't know it?
Yes,
no.
What is a dairy product?
is is how Guatemala se conoce como canasta básica.
You say like beans, rice.
Yes.
Okay, I will check it. I'm not going to tell you the answer. Okay, so dairy products are, for example, milk. Dairy foods are milk, cream, Roquefort, yogurt, the butter, all products made by the cow. So that's a dairy products that we call los, and gosh, I forgot in Spanish right now. Lácteos. So that we call lactose. That's a dairy products. Okay, so this one, lady, we say station, station, like if you say shh, that sound, station,
Station. Okay.
yes, station. It sounds different, right? Station. It's not a
Station.
station with
Okay.
H, no es con CH, es como con ese sonido, como cuando decimos que alguien se cae.
Okay.
Station. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So I will continue. It says, I like going to the market with my mom. There are 3 churches in town center, and there are a park too. In the park, children can play because there is a playground. Do you understand what is the meaning of playground? Playground. It's kind of a park, but it has a slide. So, did you get the idea? It's kind of park. It's like a park that has different places where children can play. So, playground. So, playground is this. It has slide. It has a play. It has an space where the children can play. So that's a playground. It's kind
Okay.
of, it's different like in a park, because sometimes a park just has some bench. Bench is where you can take a seat, or it has maybe a court where you can play basketball or or soccer. But in this case, a playground, it has a specific space for kids. Okay, continue. It says,
Okay.
in our town, you can find some restaurants and there are 5 cafes. My favorite cafe is Ice Cave. It is in Park Street and the ice cream is fantastic here. There are 3 elementary and 2 high schools in Hilltown. So what is an elementary school? What do you think an elementary school means? Elementary.
¿Como escuela básica?
Yes, between the 1st grade until 9th grade. In high school, it's the 10th and the 11th year. So that we call here bachillerato. I don't know how do you call that level in Guatemala, Jamilet. It is like a bachillerato or it is different.
Diversificado.
Ah, okay, that's different. Okay. All right, it says my school in Mile Street. We have got a very nice building next to our school. There is a sport center. Every Wednesday afternoon, we play badminton If you want to see a film, you can go to the cinema in our town, but unfortunately, there aren't any theaters here. So we pronounce this word theater, theater, theater here. Like living in Hilton because it is calm, net place, and people are friendly. Okay. Okay, so Sandra lives in a small village, country town in English. Where does she live? In a village, in a country, or in the town?
In the town.
In the town. Do you understand the meaning of village?
No.
No.
Okay, for example, as Jamila told us, in Guatemala, there are some departments um, that are really far from the city that we call here in El Salvador like cantones. That's a village, una
Okay.
villa. So we can say, I have a family in a village here in El Salvador. So that village means the rural area of our country. Okay, there are 30 restaurants, police station, or shops. 30 restaurants, police station, or shops. Do you
Shops.
remember? Shops, okay, in Hilton Town, and 3 beaches, supermarkets, or post offices.
Supermarket.
Okay, Sandra likes going to the market, church, or police station.
Market.
Market. In the town center, there are 3 churches, parks, or cafes.
3 churches.
3 churches and high school market park too.
High school.
High school. Sandra's school, home, or cinema is in Mill Street.
School.
Cinema. No, school.
School. There aren't any theaters, sports center, or libraries in Hilltown.
There aren't any theater.
Theaters, okay. Do you understand what is the meaning of library? Library?
Yes.
What is a library for you?
Como biblioteca.
Yes, where you can go to read a book. And how do we call the place where we can buy a book? What is the name? What is the name where I can buy a book? Do you know?
Bookstore.
Yes, bookstore. Yes, that's bookstore. Okay, good job. So maybe we are not going to finish all this because we have just a few minutes. But I will share this link and the additional that I have for giving you the chance to practice, or maybe tomorrow we can continue with this exercise because of the time, because we have to finish this part and we have to finish this and this part. And I have a short quiz in the Quizlet in order to measure the knowledge that you have already about the unit number 1. So, but today we have 8 and 52 minutes, so we are missing 8 minutes. And I want you to explain the activity. So do you remember that I told you that we have to describe a touristic place? Do you remember it? Yes, teacher, we are so happy to speak in English.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, good. So we are going to have this activity tomorrow. I told you create a presentation, but not because I know that you are working and you have many things to do. So just investigate or try to create a short explanation maybe related to the place. For example, like at this, you can say, I live in El Salvador. In El Salvador, there are a lot of touristic places. For example, El Boquerón. So in the Boquerón, you can find some restaurant. There are 3 restaurants. There are a park near to the Boquerón and describe the things that you can have there. Okay, so you can use that reading as an example in the reading that we were reading. Valga la redundancia. I'm sorry. Previously in the exercise, I will share with you the link in order that you can have access to review again the reading. And what do you need to do? Choose the place and describe it. You need to use adjectives, preposition of place, comparatives, and superlatives. The target time is 5 minutes speaking, but maybe you can have 2 or 3 minutes. Our target will be 5 minutes, but 2 minutes speaking is enough. But for me, it's enough that you don't translate the things. I don't care about your pronunciation at all. I don't care about how you will say the things. I'm just interested in knowing if you get all the information about how to use the prepositions, how to use the adjectives, the comparative, the superlatives, and that you can be able to describe the things. That's my main purpose, okay? So don't be stressful memorizing because I don't want memorizing. So if I listen a complete thought or idea and I don't saying I'm not telling that you are not capable to create different piece of writings using a vocabulary or a technical vocabulary. If you study, you will have able to do it. But for example, if I listen that you are describing me the place, but with a technical worse, I will check it in the internet and then I will know if you are cheating or not. Okay? Is it clear? Clear, clear. A question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of sad lady, kind of worried about it. No worries. This is just for
Okay.
practicing. Solo es para que
Okay.
practiquemos, ¿ok? No worries. No se enfoquen en cómo van a pronunciar o si lo estoy diciendo bien. Solo traten de explicarlo con sus palabras como puedan. Because that's the objective of the classes. Es el objetivo. Que ustedes puedan desarrollar el speaking y las macro skills that we have here in English, but yourself. De nada sirve que traduzcamos, de nada sirve que nos memoricemos, porque de igual manera no vamos a aprender de esa forma. ¿Ok? Is it clear? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, just choose the place. Solo elijan el lugar. Me dicen y mañana en la clase y lo proyecto, busco una imagen. Es lo que necesito. Es solo escucharlas poniendo en práctica all the information, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so thank you to you. Thank you for joining the class. This is the class number 7. Tomorrow it's going to be the last class about the unit number 1. So unit number 2, I'm sorry. We have more topics. We have more grammar structures to cover. And we are going to continue practicing and practicing, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
Okay.
ladies. Have a wonderful night. Take care.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
See
Good
you
night.
bye-bye.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.